Hey, what's up guys? We're out here at Winrock shooting range. Recently I made a video about the RIZZZ 12.5 Super Duty that I have. I just wanted to make this video to talk about that. I ended up switching it, trading off that upper because I was having some issues getting it to cycle like cheap 55 grain stuff. I believe it's because the gas port on the RIZZZ is a little bit smaller, more made for like 77 grain stuff. But I shoot a fair amount and I buy some cheap ammo. So I had issues, you know, if I was running it suppressed, it needed an H3 buffer to run right. And then if I was unsuppressed, it needed an H2 buffer to run right. And I don't want to do that. So I wanted something that would be good on pretty much all the ammo types I put through it. And so I'm going to just kind of talk over that for you guys. So this is still the same blower that was on the RIZZZ Super Duty. It's got the A&S Designs FRT RIZZZ trigger. Excuse the fact that it just has an RMR in it right now. I'm still waiting on the optic for this thing, and then I'll do a video on that as well. But so every other attachment here is the same as the RIZZZ. I'm just running a Cloud Light, an SMS Trinity, and then I have the Cat White Bread suppressor, which is more of a flow through. So that helps with the gas in your face and stuff, obviously. But this new upper is going to be an 11.5 inch Daniel Defense with the RIZZZ 3 rail. I actually got this bad boy off Tac Swap. So Daniel Defense is known to be a little more gassy, especially gassy in like the Mark 18s, but even in their 11.5 series, they're known to be a little more gassy. And so a bigger gas port, and so that's going to help cycle it even with this cheap crappy ammo. And so I just wanted to make a video to show you guys how this works and how it shoots with the FRT suppressed. Shoots really well unsuppressed. The FRT cycles a little bit slower because it's got less gas pushing against it, but this is going to be with a Neptune Defense progressive spring. And then it's also got a RIZZZ H2 buffer. So just an H2 buffer in it right now. And it's worked for both unsuppressed and suppressed with like cheap 40-cent 55 grain ammo. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that now. Also, shout out to Winrock Shooting Range. This is their transition bay. So you can shoot down this lane, you can shoot in this lane, and then transition over. It's an awesome place to shoot, guys. If you're in the like Knoxville, Oak Ridge area. Oh, almost lost you. If you're in the Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Oliver Springs, Rockwood area, out here where Winrock is, Winrock Off-Road Park has an amazing shooting range, and it's not too expensive. You can get an annual membership for like $100 and come as many times as you want throughout the year. It's a great range, and you can do a lot out here. You can draw from holster. They do classes out here. You can transition. It's awesome. It's a very anti-FUD range. All right, so I'll do a few rounds. Semi-auto. Just down here, and then I'll switch over and run a couple rounds FRT and just show you guys kind of how she's shooting. Might as well do some shot timer work since we're doing it. Okay, all right, let's see what we got. See, cycles real smooth. All right, so now I'll throw in, copper off, and we'll do the, I'll show you guys the FRT and how it works. This is super fast semi-automatic. It's not fully automatic. YouTube. All right. So I don't really need a shot timer for this. All right. So as you guys can see, just clean my suppressor, so she's a little smoky, but it runs super well. And again, that's cheap 55 grain, like real cheap ammo, like, you know, 40 cent per round type ammo, and it cycles it super well. And I know I didn't show it in the video, but it runs well with or without the can on it. So all that to say this, if you guys are like me and you know you want to, like I just have one main rifle right now that I run. I just have one main rifle right now that I run, and I wanted it to kind of be, you know, something I could use for duty style ammo, but also for, you know, cheap range ammo, because, you know, everything's expensive right now. It's hard to get out and shoot if you have to spend a bunch of money. Like, I don't want to buy 77 grain stuff all the time. I just don't. You know, I have some mags loaded up with that for a bad day, but I don't want to shoot that at the range every day. And so this Daniel Defense upper being a little more gas, or a little over gassed, has helped. And it cycled everything I put in it, suppressed or unsuppressed, without having to change any parts, mess with the buffer or anything. So I like that. Also the RIZZZ rail. This is my first time having a RIZZZ rail. It's super beefy. I mean, I guess that's its reputation. I've never felt an M-LOK rail like that in my life. But it's great. Again, it's an 11.5 Daniel Defense upper with the RIZZZ rail on a BCM lower. This is the Die-Free Kung Fu grip. And then I'm currently running a CTR with a Magpul, or a LaRue riser, which is the reciprocating cheek riser, so it doesn't get in the way of your charging handle. You can still charge the gun. Also, shout out to, I changed the, when I sold my Geisley upper, I sold the Reliability Enhanced Bolt Carrier group with it. And I picked up this bad boy from Valhalla Tactical, but this is a Centurion Arms sand cutter, and this has been great. Dual extractor, so sometimes you have to mess with what buffer weight you're running, but it's been dead on reliable so far, and it's super easy to clean because it's that hard chrome, hardened chrome lining. But other than that, if you guys have any questions on this build, ask me. Always down to answer questions. And again, shout out to Winrock. This is an amazing range. If you guys are in the area, you should definitely come out here. And it's truly a range where you can train, not just shoot. Let's see, what else? Anything to wrap up? I think that is everything for now, guys. This is going to be like a super short, sub 10-minute video. Today's Bible verse is just going to come from Genesis 1. It's in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and the earth was without form and void. So that's the beginning of creation. I think I might have used that verse before, but it's never bad to hit on other verses, or to hit on the same verses, I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your guys' hair. I appreciate any likes, subscribes, any follows, anything like that. Share this stuff if you like it. Again, appreciate it, guys. And one more time, this is an 11.5 Daniel Defense with the RIZZZ rail. So a little over gas compared to the BCM. But that's helping me cycle cheaper, less reliable ammo, and so it's worked out for me so far. Also, if you guys like it, this is our Conventional Dudes Triggers and Tourniquets tee. They're good comfort color shirts. So I know they're kind of expensive, guys, but these comfort color shirts aren't cheap to make or to put the screen prints on. So, you know, whatever you guys think. Maybe one day I'll switch brands and get some cheaper shirts. I appreciate you guys. Stick with it. Stay dangerous. Keep training. All that jazz.